This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 5th-ranked team, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Herbstreit. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. Shotgun, he hands it off.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Ball handed off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Big moment early in this championship game. 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Hamilton. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
If that cornerback's going to have outside leverage on 3rd down, he's basically giving you the quick slant. Good read and a nice throw for the first.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. It's a shotgun run call. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Now, that's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Marsh. And wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down mark.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Important moment here in this championship game. Third down and short in the 9th play of the drive. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserted themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
1st and goal, will try to run it in. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Second down and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. They're able to get him down.
Good job by the offensive line to get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
Conference championship on the line. Now it's 3rd and goal on the opening drive. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Direct snap to the back. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Setting the tone early for how about the execution opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Martin. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They're going to run it here. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Finds his man. It's Reynolds. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And they'll use the ground game here. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
2nd down after that completion. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, it's going to be incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Risky throw. And on the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, still down by 7.
Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Here's the first play of the drive. He started at 28. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking for a receiver. With the catch, it's Owens. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Can he make it to the marker? The Wolverines pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's 3rd down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the 1st down.
1st down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. An important 9 yards gain there brings up just 3rd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? They pick up enough for the 1st down. Football goes to the 45.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
How many 1st downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
The Wolverines are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Using his legs, it's Haynes. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until we have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
First and 10.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Bought some time, now lets it go. Makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
It's a small gain by the fullback, but nice to see him and his hands make a play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. The linebacker shifting around now. Tight end makes the grab. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
Looking to scramble. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Pass caught, can he get in? Doesn't quite get there. The defense forcing him out at the 3.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw on third and goal. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? They bring him down to the 32-yard line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with a halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Martin. Oh, and he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. They chase him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't brought all the way to the house. Just a bit more. That's a touchdown. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. First play of the second half is a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. The ball is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. I think he got back to the 2, but nothing more. Defense was ready and stuffed on it.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run phase, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the defense all over that running play. He's stopping right at the 2.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs, and especially corners, that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Third down just outside the end zone, looking to throw it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. Take it down, but not before. Makes the first down.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. It's a keeper. Crosses the 25. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? And offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Kerback and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for some space. It's Haynes. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the tailback's got it again. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Wolverines will crank up the tempo. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he makes the catch. He made the tackle, but the offense set up for the first down in the red zone.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The Wolverines looking to cash in this red zone trip. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. On the ground, it's Smith. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Martin. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for it.
What a catch! Well, he moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Now, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And this pass is caught. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Back to throw again. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
And the extra point was up and good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They to stop with the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Going to scramble now. And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
It's always a special